What's up, guys? DK. We are back to the LP of Genshin Impact, the free-to-play run. Now, at the very end of the last episode, I got, what's her name? How you pronounce her name? Okay, how you pronounce this? Ningung? I don't know. She's really fucking hot, as you can see. Unfortunately, this is a free-to-play run. So, I have to assume that if you're following this LP, the 5 of you anyway, I have to assume that you're only going to use Lumine, Amber, Noelle, Kaya, and Lisa, as well as Xiangling and Barbara, because everybody is guaranteed that, I don't want to update my system as fine as it is, because everybody is 100% guaranteed to get those 7 characters. And I would say, other than pulling for really good characters, you really don't have to worry about that unless you're doing the Spiral Abyss. By the time you guys are ready to do the Spiral Abyss, you would have learned how to play the game. So, anyway, so how are we doing on Primo Gems? I only have 500. As I said, guys, the main reason why I'm doing this now is because I really want to get Raiden. And although I'm not going to use her in this run, I mean, I might use it for some off-screen grinding, but I've only got 5 more days. Let's see. Lumine, Amber, Lisa. Well, I gotta run the waifus, of course. I'll use Kaya eventually, but Lisa isn't leveled up. We're going to have to fix that because she's actually going to be kind of important in this thing. Oh, I didn't switch teams up. Oh, yeah. By this point, you should know all the bases of the game, so I'm not going to bother explaining it anymore. I'm just going to play the game now. If I keep explaining the bases, we'll be here forever. Okay? Alright, let's see if I can get Lisa leveled up, and indeed I can. Okay. Get her to 20. Lisa is actually very strong. It's just that her weakness is that she's very slow, but she's actually really strong. Alright, Lumine. Get you up to speed a little bit. Because she's our only guaranteed win user, or I'm gonna know as it's called in this game, she's actually very important. So Amber is gonna be our shield breaker. Noelle is gonna be our healer until we get Barb anyway. Then she's gonna be pretty much just our shield and our world explorer and stuff like that. So let's see. Let me get to Lumine. So I'm gonna be using her the most, obviously. So I need to get her leveled up. Okay, so I don't think I can ascend right now. No, I have to be at adventure rank 15 before I can actually ascend. And where are we? We are currently at 10, so we're not too far off. Alright, mail here. Don't forget to check your mail. Sometime you'll get free stuff. I don't need to read. Just give me the fucking thing. Okay. Alright, so where are we on the quest? As I said, guys, I'm not going to do every side quest, just enough to progress with the story. I have another account that I'm doing all the Uber stuff, but I really don't want to do that stuff twice, because some of these side quests are really lengthy and really fucking annoying. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, I remember now. I can't continue with the plot until I reach adventure rank 15. Okay. Kaya's troubles. So what happens now, guys, is I have to keep doing these yeah, see, I can't do this. This is the, let me see. Still Archon quest. Okay, I can do this now. This is plot related. And this is side quest. However, one thing that you want to do at this point, make sure you're doing these every day. Make sure you're doing your commissions every day. Let's not bother with this right now. Let me see if I can go in and get the thing for the MC. Item, take a look around. I don't think this is what I need. I don't think this is what I need. Anyway, probably should buy this before I buy anything. Yeah, I'll wait till later before I do that. Anyway,
Add asterisk.
I cannot get my adventure rank rewards. Let's see. Okay, I get. Ooh. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get this. If it's a flower, it sucks, but it's something. More level up, more weapon stuff, and here we go. Prototype Rancor. This is actually a really, really good weapon, considering the fact that the game automatically gives it to you at the beginning. So on hit, normal charge attack increased by on hit, normal or charge attack increase attack and defense by 4% for 6 seconds. Max stats 4. So 4 times 4 is 16%. This effect can only occur once every 0.3 seconds, so pretty much every time you attack. I'll probably give this to Kaya. Or maybe the MC. Yeah, I think I'll give this to the MC since, you know, she is our main character. So. Alright. Let's try to... Alright, so this sword right here, probably gonna give this to Kaya. Not that I'm gonna use them that much, but oh well. But yes, if you happen to pull a Bennett doing your banner, this is the weapon that you want to have. In fact, Bennett is actually on this banner, as you can see. Yeah, he's on this banner. In fact, let's see if we can pull him. Let's see if we can get a Bennett out of this. Probably not. All right, 1 wish, 2 wishes. All right, and no, stop. Go so fast, okay? And wish number 3. Okay, no rare. But I did get some stuff I can spend, so I can go to the shop now. Let's see, Paimon's bargains. I highly doubt that I will be able to buy Senshu at this point, but yeah, if you can, then by all means. If I get any of those, oh wait a minute, did I do this? Oh, shit, I forgot about this. Okay. I did that for Noel. I forgot about this for the thing. Okay, so each one of these costs 75 a piece, so I'm gonna buy 5 of these and work towards writing them. So I got 5 days. That's enough time, hopefully, to get enough Primo gems to take a shot at writing. The only thing that can go wrong at that point is if I lose the what the? Did I get one of these? Oh well. As I said, the only thing that can go wrong at that point is if I lose the 50-50. Anyways, I was saying, make sure that you're doing your commissions. Can I do them right now?
Add asterisk.
Oh, I can't even do them yet. Damn. Well, fuck me. All right. Anyway, there's not too much I can do. But our main goal right now is to get our adventure rank up so we can proceed with the story. So this right here will proceed with the main plot. I'm going to go ahead and take this thing for Kaya first. I probably don't even need to show this on screen. So, but at this point, you pretty much figure out how this works. Just activate quests as they come, and then once you increase your adventure rate high enough, then you can proceed with the plot. I'm only doing it now because no, this is pretty much the only way I can spend my resin right now.
Someone needs assistance. As a dutiful maid would.
Noelle is really good too. See, guys, that's the thing. That's the thing about Genshin Impact. There are no bad characters. Even Ember is good when you use it right. Because Ember is really good at breaking shields. Apparently, it's just that some other characters are just better. You know.
I'll race you there.
And I'm telling you something, these mages suck a lot. Okay, see that guy's shield? See, his shield is going. See, his shield's already going. Ember did that. Oh, what the? Okay.
Bet you can't keep up
See
with
that?
me.
Just like that, they're dead. See, you saw how quickly that Abyss Mage lost his shield? Ember did that by herself. Oh, I get a bonus right now. There's some kind of event going on that gives you a bonus on your resin. That's good. All right, these things here, I can't remember if I said this in the last episode, but these fucking things here like to play tag, and they're really annoying. Sometimes they go short distance like this, but later on in the game, these things are really going to piss you off. Trust me. Okay, so he wants me to fly through this thing right here. Don't know why. Oh, okay. What the? Oh, I guess you want me to break this, huh? Oh, I gotta land on top of it. That's fucking stupid.
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
But I do get a small amount of Prima Gems and stuff like that. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna try to do everything I can possibly do right now. What's this? I don't remember that. Oh no, this thing. Alright, another enemy with a shield, but his shield is already gone. And he's dead. Okay. Oh, I got a chest. Nice, thank you.
A reward on the road.
Yeah, see, the thing about Amber is, it takes like a professional to use her properly, which I am not, unfortunately. But her ability to instantly break certain shields should definitely not be underestimated. Not only that, but her burst only costs 40 energy. Hopefully they won't change this in the future or nerf her in some kind of way. But I mean, she doesn't need to be nerfed because Amber has always been regarded as one of the worst characters in the game. But she does break shields really good. So, you know, that's something. Plus, she's really fucking hot. I really like Amber, and I like her personality too. Now, guys, as I said, my main focus for this account right now is to try to get my hands on Raiden. I don't care about any of the other banners for this free-to-play run, but Raiden Shogun is just too good. And although she'll be locked at level 40 until I get to Inazuma, even at level 40, she can carry me by herself all the way up to that point. And I'm not going to use her, but she's still too good to pass up, so I'm going to try to get her at least. So in case I do indeed run into a problem that I can't win, I can always break out Raiden and call it a day. And in your case, for those of you who are playing along, whichever really good 4-star character or 5-star character you happen to pull on the banner for you free-to-players or light spenders, that's who you use. But you want to save your Prima Gems. If you're like a light spender or a free player, you want to save your Prima Gems for the really good banners. And Raiden Shogun is definitely a banner worth spending your Prima Gems on. The problem is I've only got 5 days, And if I lose the 50-50, there's a good chance that I won't be able to get right in time.
I'll keep this close.
So I'm just gonna have to get lucky. Naturally, I'm not gonna care about constellations. I just want to have her. I worry about constellations on her next banner. All right, let's kill these guys now.
You're in for a little shock.
Steady as.
Oh, I forgot. I got a hold of it down. Okay, that was it. Oh yeah, Amber blew him the hell and back. Okay. Don't forget if you see something. Ooh, I hate that. As I was saying, if you see something shiny, make sure you pick it up because sometimes you find really good stuff. If there's one thing I don't, well, actually, there's a lot of things about this game I don't like, but the girl's so hot, I'm willing to look at. You're gonna be blocked by mountains a lot, and it gets really annoying. Once your stamina gets high, that's not gonna be much of a problem anymore. You can just climb over it. It'll take a while, but you can climb over it. All right, now that I'm a little strong, I'm gonna take on these guys, but they should die really fast. I ain't worried about them.
No one escapes my sight.
And they're dead. Oh, goodness. They're not dead. Oh, I was wondering why I could do my move. I ain't got no stamina.
Windblade.
Yeah, I'm definitely spoiled by Raiden. I am definitely spoiled by Raiden. I haven't used the what the hell? I haven't used the MC in such a long time.
Let's spark things.
I haven't used the MC in such a long time. So I'm definitely spoiled. That's
I'll keep this close.
electric wind field. I like to call it. I think that's what it is, but oh well. I'm definitely spoiled by Raiden, but you know, because Raiden definitely makes the game easy to play. I mean, she's not gonna work on every enemy, obviously, but most enemies, Raiden just wrecks completely.
Go, go, big.
And they're dead. Okay, they're fucking dead. Nice. Here's another one of these things right here. Make sure you collect these as you see it. There's actually a item in the game that you can craft that will help you find those. Unfortunately, crafting it is kind of expensive. But oh well. Oh yeah, I did what I need to do. Now let's go back to Cyrus. Let's go back to dude here. So yeah, these little optional quests, that's probably the only one that you're going to see me do on screen because there's like so many of these. I'll be here forever showing all this. But some of those quests are really easy. Some of them require you to kill a monster. Some of them require you to just trade information, give them an item and stuff like that, and then they'll give you like prima gems or whatever.
Come, my friend.
Or weapon upgrades, character upgrades, stuff like that. But my main focus right now is Primo Gems. Yeah, see, all he gave me was the Guide to Freedom. This is a talent upgrade, and I'm actually not going to be able to use that for a very long time. But I did get 100 adventure points, so it's not like it was a total waste. So anyway, without wait, let's go to Kaya now. What was that? Oh, okay. That's the story. I can't do that right now.
Oh, you're back. Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is finally stable. The aftermath of Storm Terror's last attack is finally settled for the moment. However, the pressure from the delegation has become too big to be ignored.
delegation from Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
Shneznaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo. Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui. Heard of them?
Oh, them? Wait, infamous is more...
I don't think killing Storm Terror is the right course of action. The Cryo gods Fatui have always coveted the Animo god's power. I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart.
Yeah, like I said, guys, I might be wrong about this, but it looks like they might have tried some lip syncing at the beginning of the game, and then later on they probably said just screw the lip syncing, we'll just, not worry about it, but oh well.
What is it? Oh, we shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open.
I've been informed of the upcoming 4-star characters on the next banner, which is going to feature a new character and Venti. Those 4-star characters are going to be Yunjin. Where are you? Yunjin. Venti's going to be the 5-star as well as another guy. So it's going to be Yunjin, Sucrose, and Shanling. Now you're going to get a free Shanling. However, being able to get Shanling constellations is really, really, really good because Shanling is one of the best 4-star characters in the game. And the fact that Sucrose is also going to be there. For those of you who don't know, Shanling and Sucrose, that's actually a half of the national team, which is really, really, really powerful. And right now, at this very moment, best buddy here, Bennett is on this current banner. So I'm going to try to upload, well, by the time I upload this video, if anybody decides to get into the game, it's definitely going to be too late. You might get a Bennett if you make 10 wishes, so you might get lucky and pull a Bennett, but yeah, I'm probably gonna get a Bennett out of this. Maybe not. I'll try my best. But being able to get Bennett, Sucrose, and Shanling right now is really, really, really good. And then there's actually a free event. There's an event coming up that will give you this dude right here for free. And those 4 characters, that's the national team. And you can take those 4 characters and just completely demolish all of the main game. You will have to switch things up a little bit, but for the most part, those 4 characters can carry you through the whole game. So yeah, so this banner is really good. The next banner is really good. I don't know what the one after that is gonna be, but I'm definitely gonna have to. Well, for my next account, that's not gonna be a problem because I've been saving up my my Primo Gems because I've already got a C3 riding in that account. She doesn't have to get any stronger than that. The only way I would go for more riding constellations is if the next time she gets a banner and the 4 stars turn out to be really, really good. So now that I know what the 4 stars are for the next banner, I'm definitely not going to use any more wishes for this banner. Okay, you want to pick these up right here. These are win things. I need a lot of these, especially if you plan on using Bennett, which you should. And don't worry, guys, because even if you don't, even if you don't get Bennett through the wishing, even if you don't get Bennett through the wishing, eventually he will show up here, and you can grab this guy now. If you make wishes and keep getting 4 stars and eventually a 5 star, eventually you will get enough points to buy one of these. You've got 8 days, so if you get 34 points before the 8 days ends, if you're following along in a way, you need to grab this guy. Grab him first. She's good, but he's better. It may not seem like it, but trust me, he's really, really good. He's kind of broken, to be honest. But anyway, let's move this right along. I don't know what day Bennett will appear in Paimon's Bargains, but he will be there eventually.
Oh? What are you doing here? Though I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me. You speak of the god of Animo, Barbados? He already disappeared from Mondstadt a long time ago. Liyue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and Electro are still present, but Mondstadt has seen many a moon since they last. Why do you wish?
Oh, it's because...
Just how that said, there's no need to rush. I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival.
Okay, I forgot about this damn thing, Ray. I gotta kill this wind thing. It's actually kind of tough.
What is a creature like that doing out here in such a calm place?
But I do have a bow user, Amber, so Amber can take care of it. It's gonna be a slow death, but I will kill it eventually.
Prepare to be blown away.
Ah, I missed it there. I tried to swirl the fire on it, but I missed it. Actually, I think it's a mutant man. Of course, it is a wind spirit.
That's cheating. Let it rain.
Ah, I missed him. He told me. I hate these wind things. I haven't fought too many of these. So I really don't know that much about them other than they stay in the air a lot.
Come a little
Windblade.
Oh, of course. What am I doing? I know it's immune to wind. It's a giant wind sphere. Why wouldn't it be immune to wind?
Leave it all to me. Yeah.
Ow, that hurt.
come a little closer.
I forgot Lisa can hit it from afar too. Yeah, I just chip it off with Lisa. And it's there.
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change in the wind.
I totally forgot about Lisa.
Now then.
Alright, so into the cathedral we go. This is the thing right here. I don't know the point of these pictures. I guess it's for completionist purposes. I don't know. Anyway, into the cathedral we go.
Let me handle this.
Now, remember it says me here, this thing is going to teach you how to use the clock.
Hello there, sister.
So just come here to, how do you get that there? Okay, press start and do it right here. Fuck all that. Okay, do it right here. And use your analog stick to use your left analog stick to change time to the time it told you to do, which is 1800. The only time you're gonna use this in the main game. Oh shit! Didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Damn. As in, the only time you're gonna do that in the main game is when the game tells you to, and when you're fishing. Other than that, you're probably never gonna use this unless there's some exploit that I'm unaware of. Let me see. And by the way, time goes by really, really fast, so just keep that in mind.
Don't be
Anyway, now I can go in, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so the whole point of that was just to teach how to use the time clock. Alright, so now we have to play Metal Gear Solid Lumine. We have to navigate this place and make it to the end without being spotted. To my knowledge, there are actually no game overs. If you get spotted, you'll just be teleported back and you try again until you eventually pass your shit. So, now how did I do this again? The game wants you to crouch like this, and then You can like throw something to make a distraction. There's a chest over there. I remember that. Okay, so how did I do this again? I think I went up there. I want to go over here and get this chest. There's a chest like, there's a chest over here somewhere. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Okay. See, that guard right there is guarding a chest. So what we gotta do here is I gotta go on the other side to get his attention. I gotta go down there to get attention. Where's that guard? He's right there. Okay. So I'm just gonna go right here. And I did some kind of glitch last time when I made him stand in midair. So I'm just gonna, oh shit. I'm just gonna, oh, wrong button. I'm gonna press R1 to throw something over here. Throw something way over there. Now that's gonna get his attention. That's gonna get his attention. And let me get this item right here. Yeah, it's gonna be a little confusing at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually not too bad. Like I said, if they see you, you'll see a little timer thing go up. And once that timer maxes out, they will officially see you. And then they'll send you back to the beginning of the palace. Did I say palace? Wrong game. So too much +5. They'll send you back to the beginning of the level, and then you gotta do the whole thing over again. But there are no game overs, you know. They're not gonna gun you down or stab you to death or anything like that. So I got his attention. Now I'm gonna go over here. Yeah, I don't know if there's any more hidden stuff in here, cause my first time playing this, I just wanted to get out as quick as possible. Maybe I should look around and see what all I can find in here, but I don't want to get spotted and get kicked out. Have to do this shit again. Okay, as far as he goes. I don't see anything over there. So I guess there's anything over there to get. Let me see. Okay, there is something here. There's a chest right there. There's a chest right there. I want it. I want that chest. Uh-oh. I want that chest. It's probably not that good, but I want it. I want that chest. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to... Let me see. Oh, there's that guard right there. See, I want that chest. I want that fucking chest. I want that chest. I didn't get that chest in my original game. So I want to know where it is. Yeah, the guards are pretty dumb. They'll see you, and then if you go out of the field of vision, they'll be like, okay, I guess the person's gone. So you can also let them see you for a little while to throw off their pattern, I guess. Not sure how that works, but well. Just some more experience points. It's nothing. But I still wanted it. Yeah, it's gonna seem you can't dash, by the way. It's gonna seem very hard at first, but you'll get the hang of it. Solid, Lumine.
Who are you?
Oh, you! So you're the one who took this, yeah. I didn't know what this was when I first played the game, but that's one of the most annoying enemies in the game.
What are you doing here?
No, run!
Those those Fatui mages, they suck.
We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
Okay. Yeah. Oh shit. I'm so screwed. The only purpose of this right here. The only purpose of this little thing here is to put your skills, your gliding skills and your running skills to the test, stuff like that. But I think you'll be fine. I missed the glide, unfortunately. I didn't fail this my first time. I think if you fail it, you'll simply just try to have to do it again. Not sure. But I'm probably gonna get caught here because I'm not leaving in time. Yeah, I'm screwed. I'm screwed because I couldn't glide in time. Time's up. Yeah. If you fail, you have to just try it again. Like I said, there are no game overs. If you fail, the game just make you do it again until you get it right. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's one. Maybe it's a PlayStation thing, but that's definitely one thing that's gonna bother you. Sometimes the buttons are just not responsive. You'll press a button and nothing will happen. That's really, really annoying. Okay, here we go. You gotta go in the right spot. You gotta go here. There we go. Okay, I remember.
Master D. Luke, this is this week's accounts. Well,
Hi! We'd like a seat at your,
The second floor has fewer. But aren't you a bard?
Anyway, wait until the tavern is closed. So you can either go around and do some other stuff, or you can wait until it's or you can use the clock and do that. Don't forget to check your achievements, because this is gonna be popping up a lot. You usually get a measly 5 prima gems, but it does add up. Don't forget to check your archive. Go through your tutorials, all of them. Don't forget about these. You get prima gems that way too. See? 16 prima gems. It's a minor amount, but it does add up. And now I can make a wish. See? And no 4-star down. But I got another Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayer, which is a really, really good weapon. Let's go ahead and buff that baby up, shall we? Go to Lisa, weapons. Yeah, all this stuff I'm doing right now, all this is gonna make sense later on. So don't worry. It's really overwhelming right now, but eventually all this stuff is gonna make a lot of sense later on. Still gonna be a while before I get my hands on Barbara, so I'm gonna go ahead and find these. By the time I get Barbara, I should have like 2 or 3 more of these. I'm probably not gonna worry about actually upgrading the weapon levels, just refining the ones I get from wishes. And speaking of which, I forgot about the main character. I can refine hers too, can I? 20 energy charge. Can I enhance that? I should be able to. Let's see. Refine. Nope, I only got 1 of these. I didn't get a lot of these, unfortunately. I only got 1 of that, but oh well.
Come in, take a seat. We have a few specials today at Angel Share.
That's another thing that's gonna annoy the hell out of you. You're gonna try to be interactive with stuff, and you're gonna be reading posters and shit like that. That's kind of annoying.
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean, a Jean you would never see.
What a surprise. I heard about. So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can.
That's right. Now that feels.
I understand. But
I believe you. I can't think. However, and then, but as acting Grand Master Diplomat, people would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation.
that's what surprises me.
My cautious.
I already told you.
Wow.
I have a rough idea.
Nice recovery.
The conflict between the cryo gods Fatui.
What is it?
A disguise to protect your identity. Put it on before you run into the Fatui. Unfortunately, there's still one of Mondstadt's allies. At least that's the facade we're maintaining. Our actions are going to get them stirred up. Better to not implicate yourself on a personal level.
Okay, guys, so these items I'm collecting right here is a dandelion seed. The reason why I'm collecting these now is because, as I said earlier, Sucrose is going to be on the next banner. She's a really, really, really good 4-star character, and she's going to need a lot of these to level up. So I'm just going to go ahead and I will most likely be collecting these off screen, and when I decide to do the Spiral Abyss in this account, that's when I will do that. And keep in mind that unfortunately, guys, Sucrose, as of now in a way, unless they change it later on, Sucrose is not in Paimon's bargains. You can get Bennett, Sinchu, and Shanling in Paimon's bargains, and you're gonna get a free Zhangling anyway. But Constellations always helps out, of course. But Sucrose, unfortunately, she's not going to be there. You can probably replace Sucrose with another wing user, or obviously Raiden. If you get Raiden, we're going to try to get Raiden in this account, but I've only got 5 more days to do it. Yeah, if I wanted to, I could go. If I wanted to, guys, I can go right here. I can drop this right here, and I have Raiden in an instant, but. Okay, so this thing right here, I don't think I can actually do this right now. These things are basically little trial missions. It's going to ask you to, like, maybe blow up some barrels or kill some monsters or whatever within a time limit. And if you pass it, you'll get, like, prizes and stuff like that. So. Oh, no. This thing. It wants me to kill. Okay, I remember this. I remember this.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
I don't think I can do this right now.
Leave it all to me.
Yeah, this is something that I can't do yet. I don't have the necessary things to kill this thing. I mean, I can eventually kill this one. Okay. I mean, I can eventually kill him.
Windblade.
But the problem is,
Come a little closer.
yeah, there's 3 of
You're
them.
in for a little shock.
You start with
Come
one
a
of
little
them.
Closer.
You start with 1. I can kill 1, but then 2 more show up, and I don't necessarily have. I don't have the skills. Well, I have the skills, but I don't have the part members to kill these guys in a timely manner. So it'll be a while before I worry about that one. That's actually for this point in the game, that's actually very, very difficult, almost impossible. So I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Once I get Shanling, once I get Barbara, I can easily get rid of the first one, and then once I get Shanling, I can easily get rid of the next 2. So we'll come back for those guys later. I will use Ember to break their shields. I will use Barbara to kill the first one. I will use Ember to break the shield of the second one, and then I'll use Shanling to just fucking destroy them. Alright, so we're gonna go in here now. It's recommending these elements. Usually when these things recommend a element, you always want to bring someone of that element. However, you don't necessarily have to.
Oh,
sometimes,
I'm looking forward to this.
Sometimes the elements are required to progress through the level, and sometimes they just give you an advantage. Alright, so what's going on here, guys, is as you progress through the game, you will occasionally see a 5th member on the bottom. These are like tribe members. it will usually be a 5-star character. I truly think the only purpose of this is to give you a taste of what these 5-star characters can actually do, and that will provoke you into maybe doing wishes or spending your money and stuff like that. So yeah, this it will usually be a character on the standard banner, but on rare occasions you will be given a trial character of those limited banners. For example, in the next world, the character Shinya, she's a limited character that only gets like 30 days to be wished for. But there's a few trial events that will let you use her for like a short time and stuff like that. So you will get an opportunity to use them eventually, but if you want to keep them for all eternity, then you gotta make wishes and shit.
Freeze!
I guess I need to be using the Luke here, but the thing is, I don't actually know how to use the Luke. I know he's good. I have the Luke in my other account. I know he's really, really good, but apparently he was power crept by Shanling. Once people realized how good she really was, and once she got the catch. And apparently I got a pretty decent accessory here. I got a rank 4 accessory. Or was that a rank 3 accessory? That was a rank 3, okay. Yeah, I haven't been looking at my artifacts a lot lately. Oh, look at this crit damage. Yeah, you really don't need to worry about this stuff right now. These artifacts, I don't need to worry about that until I start getting like the exile ones. The exile is really good for the early stages of the game because it recharges energy and lets you spam your bursts and stuff like that.
No! Don't eat me!
Don't
the
eat
entire
me.
floor's defenses have been. How did you guys know the place is being? I don't know which one of the.
This guy looks like he...
You just. One of the 11 is already. Senora!
Did he say Senora? What a strange name.
Number 8 of the 11 goes by the name Senora. The fact that the Fatui can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
Alright, so I forgot what to do here, but I have to like talk to a very specific guard to progress with the story. If you talk to the wrong guard, you have to fight them and stuff like that, but I kind of want to fight people. I want to kill people.
Never heard of that. What are you lot doing here? That lies way too... And just how do you... Oh. Okay, alright. But I don't have the key.
He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room?
Yeah, I think if you talk to the wrong guard or say the wrong thing, you'll end up fighting enemies or something. I forgot how that works, but oh well. Okay, these things here kind of suck.
Cool it!
Actually, they really suck.
Windblade.
Fortunately, the Ember Doll is gonna blow them to hell. Boom, yeah. Ember can shoot them with her bow, but they really suck. All that for a radish.
With no key. Time to move on to
All that for a radish. Seriously. You could at least give me a Primo Gem or two. I forgot who has the key. I kicked their shenanigan butts.
But I don't...
He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room? There's one room left. that we haven't tried. Surely the key must be in there.
Sure give you a lot of radishes, aren't they?
Dodge this.
Okay, so Kaya's burst is actually pretty decent. When he uses it, he gets surrounded by ice, and what that does is it lets you do a lot of reactions. It carries over to the next person as long as it's out. So it's a pretty decent burst. Unfortunately, it only lasts for like 8 seconds, as you can see. So that's why it's not that good. There's another burst that Senchu uses that's very similar to that, and it's way, way, way better. Unfortunately, as of now, that's all I got. So I gotta use it sometimes. I'm pretty sure he's a lot better than I'm giving him credit for. And I am going to be using him a lot because he is my only ice user right now. And I'm going to need him to cross waters and to large oceans and stuff like that. Unless I pull like a Ganyu. Who knows when she's going to have a... Oh, damn. I didn't stand on the thing. Who knows when Ganyu is going to have another rerun. Can you come back down? Thank you. Yeah, I was supposed to stand on the elevator while I operated it and stuff. Oh, barely got that. Almost had to wait again. Okay, now we got some fighting going on here.
Where did you rats scurry out from?
Okay, this thing.
This kind of interference in our affairs.
This is a very annoying enemy.
Take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself.
There's a few of these roaming around on the world. But you will usually encounter them as like a mini boss fight, like you got right here.
Prepare yourself.
Get him!
Yeah, really, really, really annoying me. It looks like I missed him. No, I got him. I got him all right. I got him all right.
No one escapes my sight.
Burn.
I don't even know what this does. Okay, looks like that burst infuses his sword with a pyro, and once he switches out, it goes away.
Windblade.
Come a little closer.
No escape.
There's the real one.
You're in for a little shock.
I gotta remember that I don't have a healer. I don't have a healer right now. I ain't got a healer.
Leaving so soon.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
I know he doesn't look that hard right now, but once this guy gets at a much higher level, he's gonna be a lot difficult to beat. So trust me, these guys really suck, especially when they're teamed up with those F2 bitches. But they suck. Trust me, I hate their guts.
Finally, the lyre is back in safe hands. Where did that guy go, though?
Senora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying.
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end.
Alright, so do I get any Prima Gems for this? Does it look like it? Just adventure points and character experience points. Yeah, I definitely wasted those books, so I'm getting a lot of character experience points. But oh well. Sometimes there'll be a chest around here as you complete these domains. Well, not domain, but these quests. But sometimes there'll be a chest laying around here. Alright, so let me activate this. Before I go back to Mondstadt, I'm gonna... Where is it? Ah, there it is. I'm gonna activate this teleport thing. So I ain't gotta run here afoot anymore. And there's another... Give me that, thank you. Alright, I got 5 Prima Gems, 50 points. I'm at rank 12 now, so I can get another reward. There's another one of these challenge things. I think this one might be a little easier, I'm not sure. Kill the... whatever the fuck it was. Get some raw meat. Poor thing. Here's an easier challenge. I think I can do this one, let me see. Yeah, this one is just a race. But it's actually a little difficult because I don't have a lot of stamina. And not only that, but these these things right here are gonna try to freeze you while you're in the water. But even at this point, you can just make it on time and get this chest.
I'll keep this close.
Yeah, see, so some of those quests are easy, like a simple race or whatever, and others require you to beat shielded enemies in like 30 seconds and stuff like that. Just really despicable game sometimes. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's go back to the tavern. Can I make a wish? Hell no, I can't make no fucking wishes. But I can, however, go over here and get my rank up reward.
Are your adventures going smoothly? That is the spirit. Keep it up. It seems that you have a wealth of experience under your belt now. Time to introduce you to the formal work of the guild. The guild receives requests from far and wide each day, and assigns commissions to adventurers accordingly. These commissions...
What kind of...
It is a mixed... But you do not have to... Here you can find... Please report back to me upon... Excellent. I await your...
Okay, so to make it long... I don't know when this becomes active. I guess at this point, after you do rank 12 stuff, I don't know. But now I can do commissions. So what's going to go in here is every day... There will be 4 little mini missions, only 4 of them. Every time you complete one of these, you would get 10 Primo Gems, and then once you turn them in, you would get 20 more Primo Gems and some other stuff. And you want to do these every day, each and every single day, because that's like your only infinite source of Primo Gems, unless you're rich, of course. But, you know. Now, I'm not going to worry about that right now, because I got all day to do this. Let me get on with the store so I can try to get some more Primo... Oh, I forgot to get my fucking stuff. Let me get on with the quest so I can try to get to the place where I can open up a lot of chests and get a lot of Primo Gems so I can try to get right in before these 5 days ends. Alright, so now I can get this. 50 Primo Gems. Fragile resin. Don't worry about these right here. Fragile resin. Don't worry about these until you get to like rank 35 or something like that. Don't worry about this. Just make absolutely sure that you save these until we can easily farm at least rank 4 artifacts. You're gonna get a lot of these, but trust me, save them. Save them. If you don't, you're gonna be sorry.
It worked at this youth
Crazy.
thanks to our traveler friend having... That said, its power is...
How can we gather more?
Although the dialogue is very good for the most part, unfortunately there is a lot of it. So anyway, so what's gonna happen now is I gotta travel around Mondstadt and I gotta collect these things. As you see, I'm gonna get Primo Gems, money, spins points, all that stuff while you're doing this. So I'm gonna go there on foot, and I will most likely be doing this. Actually, I don't have to. I can teleport right here.
It was a vial which contained.
And he's still talking.
Breath.
Relics come in every shape and form, huh?
Anyone with an eye for fine art would like to add this relic to their collection. Once word got out, the Fatui started trying to seek it out as well. They've made tons of counterfeits that can be found everywhere. In response, I just bought every one I could find, irrespective of its authenticity.
I will protect you.
I've bought more than 2,000 fakes to date, and the Fatui are yet to find the real one.
Whoa, you guys are insane.
Okay, guys, here we go. Here's our first
out there somewhere on the black market, right? Paimon will give you a discount on them if she finds any, because Paimon's just great like that.
Sure, you can try to find the real one. I'll take what you find, even if they're fake. Once you're done, find me at the winery. I'll trade you a beer for every 20 you find.
Alright, guys, here's our here's our first really hard fight, the Ruin Guard. These things suck. Unfortunately, Ember is the heart and soul of this guy right now
I'll race you there.
because she can aim for weak spots. Basically, I can shoot this guy in his eye and disable him for a few seconds, which is actually kind of nice. But I gotta aim for his eye. There we go. I do that a few times. Now I can swirl him.
Come a little
Do some
closer.
good. Oh, I forgot. I can't actually launch him because
Try not to enjoy
he's a big enemy.
Very funny.
Overload. Overload. Swirl it.
Twin blade.
Okay, now see all that damage I did?
Let it rain.
Time to clean up.
Yeah, these Ruin Guards are actually quite annoying. Now, the truth is... Oh, and then there's this. Okay, this move right here. Here's the thing. These guys are really not that difficult normally. However, when you fight like 2 and 3 of them at once in a small room,
You're in for a little.
that's when they become hard to beat. Because they do that move right there, and it just completely destroys you. But if you played the game up to this point, by now you should have a pretty good idea of how the game works, and then you'll be fine.
Not so hard.
Try to avoid those missiles, because they really hurt. Come on, baby. Hit him. And he's down. Yeah, if you're fighting a Ruined Guard in the wide open space like this, as long as you have a bow user, which you do because Ember is automatically free, they'll be easy to beat once you figure them out. But thing is, late on the game, you're gonna start fighting.
Paimon didn't think we'd find the volunteers in a place like this.
Take the light trip for a second. As I was saying, thing is, later in the game, you're gonna start fighting 2 and 3 of them at once in small rooms, and that's when they become really, really difficult fights. Unless you got people like Jean-Yu, Ganyu, Raiden, and Mona, and you know, stuff like that.
As knights, we are taught to hone our investigative skills.
All right, so we got that nonsense out of the way. Let's get this. Wait a minute. Oh, attain. Okay, I do that. Now that I've done that, I have done this thing right here. Oh, wait a minute. Process 3. Oh, shit. I gotta process 3 different ingredients. 3 different ingredients. Okay, so I gotta do one each. 3 minutes for this one. And oh my God. I gotta wait 20 minutes before. Oh, well, might as well get started, I guess. Okay, so let's make some sausage and some sugar. And I guess we'll be back in 20 minutes. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking by making you wait for this. They really wanted you to suffer, so I
Pay
guess
attention to what you see in your peripheral vision, and you might just stumble upon what you're looking for.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like that would work.
No, seriously, it does though. In fact,
as I was saying, I don't know what they were thinking with this whole thing, making you wait minutes and sometimes even hours for your items. But oh well, like I said, I guess they want this to be realistic. So while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and go to the next event. I believe you have to do these in order. And as you see, we got a long walk. I gotta teleport here and go all the way on foot. So while I'm heading there, I'm going to activate this waystone right here. And probably that one too while I'm already there. Oh, wait a minute. I can teleport, can't I? No, I can't. Because I haven't been there yet. So let's just go ahead and teleport right here. And we got a long wait.
You had a pet tortoise?
Let me kill this,
yes,
Damn, he got
why?
away.
Something wrong, Paimon?
No, it's, well, just surprising is all.
Why?
Paimon can't imagine Jean having a pet tortoise. Surely you find it hard to imagine too, Master Diluc.
No, I don't. I had one too when I was a kid. What's so strange about it?
What? You too?
Oh, okay. I about to say I just saw that damn thing right here. There's a third one right here. Make a wind current. I fly on it, and there you are. Yeah. Yeah. See, all this stuff you will figure all that out later on as you play the game. So, like I said, there's a lot to take in right now, but as you keep playing, it'll make perfect sense, really. All right, let's activate this. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's up there. Oh my God, that's a tall mountain. I don't have the stamina to make that. Guess I gotta go the long way. And, more guys that want to die. You see the difference in, you see, when I shoot him in the head, he takes 100. When I shoot him in the legs, he takes 50. So that's the difference in a normal hit and a critic hit. When bow users hit weak spots, it automatically counts as a critical hit. So the way you're going to use Ember in a free-to-play account is you're going to build her to just do a lot of crit damage. You're going to try to raise her crit damage as much as you possibly can. And you're going to be aiming for weak spots. Now, there are some enemies that don't have weak spots. But that's mostly bosses. And you probably won't be using Ember in boss fights. Frogs are actually very, very important. Make sure you grab a lot of frogs. I don't think I can reach that thing, can I? I can. As I said, guys, frogs are actually very important, so make sure you grab lots of frogs. Let's just avoid these slimes. I ain't got time for that bullshit right now. There's a little side quest right here. This cute chick over here. Let's go ahead and talk to her. Oh, I can't because there are monsters about, so I gotta kill them. Alright.
No escape!
Where are you going?
Come a little closer.
Oh, that's such an annoying ability. I keep forgetting I don't have Jean yet.
Steady as stone.
I don't know why I keep thinking that. When I switch to Lumine, I always think about Jean for some reason. Because Jean has really spoiled the game for me. This is actually a lengthy side quest that I don't think I can do right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'll probably do it off screen. I'm only doing the things that I have to do on screen. And I have to do these side quests here because I have nothing else to do. And I got to raise my rank so I can get to 18 and move on with the story and stuff like that, you know. And look how much these people talk. A lot. That activates another side quest. I just wanted to go ahead and activate that so I can see where to go and stuff like that. Anyway, there's two more of these things. I can't get that one way up there. I don't think I get that one. Yes, okay. Make sure you grab the frogs. I can't get that up there because it's too high, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. Anyway, let's just go ahead and do what we're supposed to be doing. But I can get this one, however. If I can reach the fucking thing without running out of stamina. I get this one. And it's going to go down. And that one over there is going to go down to this one. But I can't reach that one yet. So I'm not going to worry about that one right now. There's a thing inside that tree. But we can't go there. So let's just move on. Kill a squirrel. Oh, he got away. Damn, I want to kill it. Take his meat. Alright, so here's our next target, and unfortunately it looks like it's blocked by a... That's a Cairo mage. And that thing sucks, but I need to get rid of this thing first.
Go, Baron Bunny!
I'll keep you busy.
Yeah.
Get rid of this thing first. Kill him. Yeah, I think that ability is very underrated. It's actually, it's pretty cool. I like it actually. Alright, now for this Cairo mage. Now these things are really, really annoying. But like I said, Amber completely destroys their shields. I'm trying to kill this mage first. If I don't kill that mage, I'm gonna be in big trouble.
For a little shock.
That's cheating.
Yeah, Amber may not be very strong, but her ability to completely destroy shields should not be underestimated.
Go, Baron!
Also, he's got a wooden shield, but she can burn his shield and destroy it. So yeah, that's the thing.
Prepare to be blown away! Let it rain!
Come a little closer.
Yeah, some of the fights are starting to get just a little tougher now, but once you figure out how to play the game, it's actually not that bad. See, at this point, the game expects you to know how reactions work and do more things than just hammer the attack button. So, if I can get this thing up here, gotcha, bitch. Yeah, these guys are annoying. They always hide in towers and stuff like that, and they stay far away from you, and they shoot shit. I hate enemies to do that. Kind of annoying. Die, you son of a bitch. Give me. Yeah, those guys are annoying because they stay far away from you and they shoot stuff. Hate enemies to do that. Oh, that was one of the things for the
Another target
for the
tracked
sword,
down by
but
Outrider Amber.
we ain't worried about that right now. There's actually a lot of stuff I can do in this village. I think there's like 5 chests here. There's another chest up here. Can I even climb this thing? Yeah, I can. Yeah, so there's like nothing that you can't climb this game. I will come back and get all this stuff later. Let's just focus on the stuff I gotta do to move the plot around. I mean, in all honesty, anything moves the plot around because you're getting adventure rank points, and once you get enough points, then you can do the main stuff. If I see, as I'm navigating, if I see monsters guarding a chest, I'll most likely kill them. Or if they piss me off by shooting me with an arrow, I'll kill them then. No. You know what? I got arrow too, bitch. Boom, die.
You bet you can't keep up with me.
Don't forget about that launch attack. It's kind of powerful. And these right here, iron chunks. Make sure you get a lot of these. I'm gonna need these very soon. Not very soon. It won't do me any good until I get the the sword and stuff like that. But I do need a lot of them, so make sure you're collecting those. Yeah, see, if I see stuff like this over here, there's a chest here, but it's guarded by enemies. Oh no, it's not guarded by enemies. It's guarded by two of these things right here. So that's the first one right there. Now I gotta find another one. Looks like he's way over here. Really, really easy. And I gotta navigate him over here. Let me kill this animal so I get some meat. Die, I want your meat. I want your meat. I need your meat. And I don't feel like going down there, so I'll get that later. As I was saying, I get this one here. And he will activate the other one. And that will let me get this chest right here. So little stuff like that. Gimme.
A reward on the road.
2 prima gems. More loot. And I got an achievement, so let's go ahead and take care of that. 5 more prima gems, yeah. So, as you see, guys, the way this works is you're going to get a small amount of prima gems here and a small amount of prima gems there. And eventually all that's going to add up. Another one of these.
Leave it all to me. As a good knight should. Someone needs assistance.
I was hoping you'd stay on the ground just a little longer, but you didn't. I know Noelle isn't doing much right now. That's because I don't need her that much right now. Noelle is basically my shield user. I don't need a shielder right now. That's not until I fight like the really, really tough enemies.
Yep. Get.
Come a little closer. Let's spark things up a little. You're in for a little shock.
Not so hard.
Ow. Okay, so don't forget about your consumables if I have any. And I do. I got a lot of them actually. Don't forget about these. That's basically how I'm gonna be healing. But as I said, I don't know if I talked about this earlier on last episode.
Yep.
And I don't know if all gacha games do this because
Come a
this is
little
actually my
closer.
first gacha game. But unlike most of the RPGs I play, this game isn't going to simply allow you to spam healing items. So the way this works, guys, is you see that little face under the characters? Once that bar gets full, it means that that character is full and they can't eat anymore for a while. So that's how they stop you from spamming your healables. And there's even another restriction on these right here. After you use this, well, any revive item at all, after you use a revive item, you can't use another revive item for like a minute or something like that. So what that does is, like some RPGs, you'll keep spamming revives over and over and over again until you finally get back in the battle. But there's like a minute cooldown time after using one revive. It will shut off every revive in your inventory for like a minute, which is really, 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 really annoying. And there's nothing you can do to speed that up. Nothing, to my knowledge, anyway. So, yeah. So, I don't know if all gacha games do that, but it's really, really, really fucking annoying. I hate that so much. Alright, so this is the next place that we gotta go, I believe.
Cool it.
Yeah, these guys right here, the Abyss Mages, they suck. All because of those damn shields. You can't do anything to them while they got those shields on. And unfortunately, this is a fire mage, which means Amber can't hurt it with her arrows. But Kaya can. Once I break that shield, he's dead after that. Once that shield falls, he's a gun. In fact,
Oh, so sorry.
there we go.
No escape.
Dodge this.
Yeah, see, they're only hard when they got that shield on. Without that shield, they completely suck. That's why I hate them. They're really easy enemies. I mean, once you drop that shield, they're dead. But that shield is just so annoying. The only purpose of that shield is to force you to learn how the game actually works. I think that's why so many enemies in this game got shields. Because if it wasn't for those shields, this game would be a button masher. But those shields turns it into a tactical game, and you gotta learn how the game actually works. Unfortunately,
We're done gathering. That was hard.
It's too early to relax. We're still not done with Storm Terror. Besides, the Fatui could also be planning something.
Oh, I gotta go up there. Okay. Yeah, Vision Rank 13. That was an easy. Who did that? Who did that? You? You wasn't it. I don't like getting sucker punched in the face with an arrow, buddy.
Windblade.
You die! You will die for that. The rest of you can live for the moment. Anyway, here's another achievement. And I can make a wish. Let's do it. No 4-star down. Okay, so how many wishes is that? Let me see. That's gotta be at least 9 wishes by now. One, two, three, four. I only made 5 wishes, really? Well, that was wish number 6. Okay, so that was wish number 6. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the shop and I'm going to buy a couple of these. Well, I can only buy one. And this is wish number 7. Still no 4-star. Yeah, I'm really trying to get my hands on Bennett or Sarah. So in case I want to do some off-screen grinding, I'll do that. But, I mean, that will kind of defeat the purpose of the free-to-play LP. Well, not necessarily because, again, I don't know what banner you're going to be wishing on when you do your wishes. But as you pull for 4-star characters and learn how to play the game, you'll develop them, get them strong, and then you'll just breeze through the main game like it's nothing. And then once you get really good at the game, get over leveled and stuff like that, then that's when you can start taking on the Spiral Abyss, stuff like that. So, but because I don't know when you guys are gonna wish on the banner, who you're gonna wish for, I have to assume that you're only using the characters that the game gives you. Of course, that's not going to be the case. I would love to use her a lot, and I would love to use Raiden
I'm
when or if I eventually pull her, but you know, a lot of people are not gonna have Raiden at this point. So I only got 5 more days to wish for her. Well, I can. But oh well. Can I do this now? I don't think I can do this now. Yeah, okay, so I can do this now. It recommends that you're at level 20, so I can do this now. This is gonna give me 40 premium gems, 200 experience points, stuff like that. Rank 3 goblet, a berserker goblet, pretty good. So I can do this now. I guess I'll go ahead and do this off screen. It won't take long. Okay, that was weird. Alright, so we finally completed it. I get all those awards they talked about, plus I get this. 5 more premium gems. Adventures bandana. Alright, so we complete that mess. That kind of sucked, but we got through with it. Yeah, I told you, I'm not used to not using Jean, Raiden, Ganju, Zhongli, Xiangling, all those really broken characters. I'm just not used to not using them, but I'm gonna have to get used to it. Anyway, let me get my prize for the next rank. And we can make another wish. Awesome. I can make another wish. How about that? Alright, so how many standard wishes have I made? Not too many. I think I made about 10 because I got 10 thing one time. Which wouldn't load so much. Yeah, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got that on the 10th wish. Oh, that sucked. I gotta do probably another 10 wishes before I get another one. Oh, I got 2 of them. Cool. Okay. No point in saving these. Just go ahead and use these outright. Black tussle. Okay. No point of saving those. Kokomi is nice, but if I had a choice between Kokomi and Raiden, I'd definitely go for Raiden. The thing is, Kokomi can be replaced by a barber. There's no replacement for Raiden. Raiden has no replacements. None. Yeah, see, some kind of glitch happened here. There's supposed to be a kid right here, but he's not there. I don't know if he only comes in the daytime or no. Something's wrong here. Something's wrong. There's supposed to be a kid right there. Let me reset the game. I probably can't do this commission if it bugged out. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, that was all I did was reset the game, and he came right back. So that was a bug. You scared my pigeons. Sorry, buddy, but I need to eat. Yeah, I don't know why he disappeared into nothingness. Probably has something to do with me killing the pigeons. I don't know. Anyway, oh, okay, in this case, he just wants me to give him the wheat. Now I gotta take the wheat and feed it to these ducks. I remember this one. Yeah, most of these quests at this point are really easy things like this, and I'm gonna fucking drown. I am going to drown. I'm good. Okay. I saw a chest up there. Let me make sure I go and get that. Anyway, just do that right there.
I'll race you there.
Yeah.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Commissions are just little mini missions that people want you to do. You're gonna be doing. Oh, sorry. You're gonna be doing the same things over and over and over and over and over again every day. Killing enemies, doing small errands like this, and every time you do this, you get 10 primo gems. You can do this 4 times a day. and then
That's more like it.
you turn in your commissions, and then you get 20 points and stuff like that. So just really, really basic stuff here. Let me go over here now and do this commission. Yeah, I remember now. I was on my way to do the commission when I for some reason decided to fight that element, knowing full well that I can't beat him right now. And this mountain is not too high. She has a very nice ass. Let's see if I can climb this mountain. Yeah, the fact that Amber is guaranteed to do a critic hit if she hits a weak spot means I'm probably going to be using her a lot, especially on Ruin Guards. She's going to be like my my go-to person for Ruin Guards.
I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up.
They'll kill all the small fries so I can focus on the big guy here. And he's dead. Somehow he just died. Yeah, he just poofed. For Lisa, I'm probably gonna focus on her elemental mastery, because she's gonna be doing overload a lot. It'd be a while if I do this. She's gonna be spamming overload, and the damage that does is depend on your elemental mastery. You will understand what all this means later on as you play the game. Boom, bitch! I told you I'm probably gonna be an Ember expert. Boom, when this game's done with me, because I have no choice but to use her. Shot him right in the head. Boop. I'm gonna have some fun using Ember because I don't have a choice. I mean, I do. I mean, I can cough up $200 and pull right in right now, then just bench her for the rest of the game unless I'm solving the puzzle or something. But we're not gonna do that. You better not let me down, baby, because I'm really depending on you here. I'm depending on your aim shots and your critic hits to get me through this hell. Lots of Ruin Guards I gotta kill. Lots of Kyra mages. I'm gonna need you to break that shield, baby. Where'd that damn thing go? Okay, where did it go? See that? Yeah, okay. I told you, I hate these things because all they do is play tag.
Get ready for the gliding champ.
Is he gonna go way over there? See, he's going way up there. See, that's just despicable. Look at that. He's gonna. So now I gotta fucking go over here, and I gotta climb this thing. I can climb it. I get a good look at her ass while I'm doing it. I gotta go all the way up here and do all this, and that's one of the easy ones. But I get 2 free eggs and a really good chest in the process. So it's definitely worth it.
Tracked down by Outrider Amber.
But those things, man, they just annoying sometimes, you know? Alright, so we got that commission out of the way. Let's go to the next commission. Which is way over here. So I have to teleport right here and go on foot. Obviously, as I'm on my way over here, I'm going. Oh! I forgot. Where'd it go? I missed it. If you see a sparkly butterfly flying around, grab it, pick it up. They usually hang around these statues. Yeah, this. Yeah, that. If you see that, pick it up. Okay, so this thing right here, I didn't even know that these were in Mondstadt. Alright, so these things are gonna blow into 3 bubbles, and we gotta shoot them down with Ember's bow. This would be a lot easier later on if you pull Ganyu, because Ganyu cheats. Ganyu's arrows explode into like 10 arrows, and that makes it a lot easier to solve puzzles like this.
Wow, these will come in handy.
Yoink. Yoink, yeah. If you see those sparkly butterflies, pick them up. We'll deal with those later. They're really, really useful, trust me. do need a lot of them. There's another dandelion
Bet you can't
seed.
keep up with me. Windblade.
There's a chest, but it's guarded by slimes.
You come a little closer.
One thing that's going to annoy you a lot is
answer from
you
this
will
world?
see you will sometimes see a chest that looks unguarded, and then all of a sudden enemies pop out of nowhere. Then you got to kill the enemies first to get to it. That's going to piss you off. Okay, so right now I'm actually venturing into places that's like way late on in the game, but going there early will let you teleport there late on, you know. There's a teleporter way over here. Let's get it, shall we? Okay, there's a teleporter way down there along with one of those, I want to play tag little fucks. And there's also a chest way over there being guarded by something I can't see. Alright, let's activate this. Primo Gems, teleportation. Activate this thing right here. He's gonna go over here. Let's go ahead and get rid of that fire shield. Get rid of that shit. Thank you.
Go, go, Baron Bunny! No one escapes from... Be gone!
I tried to swirl fire, but it didn't work, unfortunately. Fuck you.
I'll race you there.
Alright, where'd that thing go? Oh, seriously? Okay, why did he go way over there? See what I'm talking about? He went way over there. That's what I'm talking about. I missed it down. He went way over
You
there.
can't keep up with me.
Why you go so far?
That's cheating.
Steady as stone. You're in for a little shock.
Huh?
Alright, so where was I before that interruption? Yeah, try not to fall in the water. I mean, they can swim, but, you know. See, first he came over here, now he's going over here. See, I mean, why would you go all the way in the middle of the water? Oh, that's a different one. This ain't the same one. There's two of them. One right here, one right here. Okay, there's a third one hiding somewhere. I want that chest. Where's the third one? Probably up here somewhere. There's a chest. Monsters are probably going to appear when I get close to it. No? Okay, good.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Sometimes you'll see a wall that can be broken. Noelle can easily break it with her claymore, so... Yeah, see, as I said, this is something that's really going to piss you off. You're going to be trying to reach something, and they're going to be mountains all... Okay, you see this right here, guys? You see this wall right here? See that? You can actually break this wall with geo attacks or claymores.
Ooh, wonderful.
As I said, guys, you're gonna be trying to reach a spot,
Race you there.
and you're gonna find yourself so close and yet so far from it because there's gonna be a mountain in your way. And how are we climbing a mountain like this in the middle of the rain? I told you, you are literally Spider-Man in this game. There's practically nothing that you can't climb. Get a nice view of Ember's ass here. As long as I don't do any fast hops, I should be able to make it to the top. I'm getting a headache, yeah, by the time I call it a night, take a nap. There we go, see? And there's a Cairo mage. But no worry, Amber got this.
No escape.
Fuck these things.
Wow, this weather
And
is
he's
awesome.
dead. Those things suck.
Come a little closer.
Yeah. Gonna need Kaya for these fuckers.
This will be interesting.
Yeah, if you had some health, it would.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite. I'm getting tired of this game. Dodge this!
I didn't say I wouldn't use him. I said I prefer not to because he's a dude.
How fortunate.
Anybody who's followed me since 2006, you know how I operate, right? I don't use dudes, I use chicks. I only break them out when I have to. And that's the, I can get the butterflies. I can upgrade the statue now to the next level. Increase my stamina a little bit and get some more primo gems. Only 10, but oh well. But I do get 200 adventure ranks, and now I'm at rank 14. Thank you. Alright. Excuse me. Sorry about the belch there. Alright, so let's get do the fourth and final commission. I got a long way to go on foot, so I'll meet you there.
I'll race you there.
After I get this chest up here anyway. Alright, and that's the fourth and final commission. Alright, so once you've completed all 4 of your commissions, simply go back to Mondstadt or whichever town you're in. You'll most likely be doing this in Mondstadt since these commissions are very, very easy. And you always get 10 primo gems regardless of which one you do. That's something they need to fix. They need to make the more difficult ones give you more primo gems. Anyway, turn in your primo
Sorry to bother
gems.
you again.
What do you want, Catherine?
I am delighted to hear that. In which case, let me try to make this quick. We are most grateful for your commission completion to date. The guild's reputation has grown stronger as a result.
Oh, okay. So I think this happens the first time you complete a commission.
However, another consequence is that we are receiving an unprecedented number of requests, more than our current numbers can handle.
You want us to do some recruitment for you?
No. Although I appreciate the offer. It would be fantastic to have some new members. But scrambling to officially recruit new members at this stage would not really solve our immediate problems. So what I want to ask is, would your friends have the time to help out? Great. Please do. Thank you. Right now, we urgently need to find people for our expeditions. We organize expeditions to explore areas around the city and in the wilderness. It is a way to keep ourselves informed of any emerging dangers. Since expeditions are not commissioned by a third party, there are no strict deadlines for completion. However, we neglect them at our peril. If trouble were to foment unchecked, it could easily turn into a major disaster.
Pretty important then.
All you need to do is convince them to help. I will take care of all the details. Now, without further ado, Let me show you the expeditions that are currently available.
Okay, guys. So to make a long story short, what this thing is right here is you can send your party members out to scout for stuff. That's basically what it is scouting. Don't worry about eating food because there's food everywhere. You need to focus on these things right here. These things right here. And I always go for the 20-hour one so you can get more, because these two particular items, especially in this run, I'm gonna need a lot of these. It doesn't matter if your character is out doing an expedition like this.
You can dispatch someone on an expedition at any time, and they will still be able to join you in your adventures should you need them.
Yeah, that.
You can also as your adventure.
After all.
And of course, thanks again for.
As she was saying, even though you're you get a I think you get rewards for that. Even though really hot waifu here is out on the expedition,
Don't disappoint me.
she can still fight. So yeah, and god damn, she's really fucking sexy. So yeah, the people you bring out on the expedition can still fight with you, so don't worry about that. Some have special abilities that allow them
How exciting!
to come back faster and stuff like that, but oh well. Alright, so as I was saying,
You
after
did a fine job. Outstanding performance considering it was your first time. The requester even asked me to thank you on their behalf. And, as promised, you are due your reward.
After you complete your commission, just come here and claim your
Thank you for
rewards.
completing today's commission.
Measly.
You shouldn't have.
Oh my
This
god.
is a token. We
Stop
receive
talking.
many new commissions every day, and without the efforts of each and every adventurer, if you complete enough commissions each day, you will be eligible to claim a special reward from me. Your adventurer handbook keeps a record of how many adventures you complete each day. Make sure you claim your daily rewards on the days that you complete sufficient adventures. You are more than welcome. And please note, we encourage you.
Blah blah blah. Okay. After you complete 4 commissions, come back to her and get your reward. And looks like I got 20 extra premium gems for doing that.
Rebooting.
I don't know.
Add Astra Abbott.
And I can also get my adventure rate reward now, rank 14. More money, another fragile, more experience points, and stuff like that. Alright, so. Now, see, if you recall correctly, I need to be at rank 15 to do these right here. And just like that, everything I've done today is I'm at rank 14. So after I do a few more quests and stuff like that, I'll be at rank 15, and then we can move on to the next. There you are, yeah. So as I said, as you play the game, you eventually pick up these keys for that part of the world, and you need these to open up these things right here. So let's do that. Behind these is a really good chest, but for whatever reason, these things usually have like a piece of meat inside of it. But you get a good amount of premium gems and a lot of stuff to pick up, and I made a whole lot. So yeah. So if you come across these and you don't have a key, just go to a map and mark it on your map somehow. And I got a lot of accessories now. Let me see.
Be upset if she catches us lazing around like this.
Let me see if I can get 60 premium gems and try to. Well, actually, I need 40 more premium gems. I can get 60 by showing you the writing thing. Then I can,
What do you think? You're in for a little shock.
Windblade! Be gone!
What do you think, cutie?
A reward on the road. Get him! Let it rain! Wow! These will come in handy.
All right, guys. So as you can clearly see, there is literally just there's just stuff everywhere, all over the place. And this is just one world. There are currently 2 other worlds available, Leeway and Inazuma. And there's just always something new. There's just stuff everywhere.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
This game, I'm warning you, if you get into this game, it's definitely going to keep you busy. Now, in the past 5 minutes, there's another one that I missed. In the past 5 minutes, simply, here we go, ooh, 10, nice. In the past 5 minutes, simply by playing the game, I picked up 160 Prima Gems. So now I can make another wish. Let's try to get a 4-star now. And it's a 4-star. Who or what are we gonna get? We are getting Bennett! Let's go! Let's go! We got Bennett! Let's go! And keep in mind, okay, now guys, this is what I'm talking about. So this is a completely free-to-play account. I have not spent a penny.
Hey, there's something strange over there.
And just like that, I've gotten one of, if not,
your team?
Hell yeah, I went to my team. As I said, guys, this is a free-to-play account. And just like that, I've gotten probably the single best person in this game. Well, not best overall person, but in terms of support. In terms of support, Bennett here is definitely the best character in the game in terms of support. This dude is on all of the top tier teams. And solely because of this move right here. Fantastic for which, what this thing does is, not only does this move heal you, but it also increases your attack, your partner's attack by a lot. And it can be snapshotted by Xiangling. I'll explain how that works later on. Okay, so we already got Bennett. We're guaranteed to get Xiangling. So that's 2 members of the national team already complete. Well, I still gotta get Xiangling. We're gonna get Sucrose on the next banner, and then only thing left after that will be no. Only thing left after that will be this dude right here. Yeah, I gotta get him. Once I get him, after that I gotta get Sucrose. So I'm gonna get Sucrose on the next banner. I got Ben. I'm gonna get Shane Lane. So if I can buy him within the next 8 days, I will have the national team, and I can use that team to go through the entire game. So if I need to beat something really, really tough, I'll break out the national team for that. But, you know. And so, with the free-to-play account, so far, we have picked up Bennett and this chick right here. So by now you clearly see how this works. If you are a free-to-play character player, you just slowly work your way up until you get the really, really good characters. So you really want to try to get your hands on Raiden. I won't do another episode for a while. At this point, I'm going to do as many side quests as I can, try to get all the premium gems I can, and try to get my hands on Raiden Shokin. I probably won't continue this LP for quite a while because I got some other stuff I want to do. I gotta do a speed run of Mega Man Legends 2. I got an LP Tomb Raider 2. I got to get back to speed run of Persona 5 Royal. So I won't continue with this LP for a while, but by this point you understand how the game should play. I'm gonna try to get this uploaded as soon as possible. So those of you who are interested into getting into this game, you want to play the fuck out of it right now. For the
serves no purpose whatsoever.
For the sole purpose of trying to get enough premium gems to wish for Raiden Shokin. I don't want to be responsible for getting in it for causing anybody to spend money. It's very tempting, I know, but don't do it, please. Please don't do it unless you're rich. But Raiden Shokin, this is probably the best character in the game. She's really, really, really good. Allow me to demonstrate.
Torn to oblivion.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Torn to oblivion. Illusion shattered.
Yeah, so as I was saying, you can take Raiden here and just completely obliterate the main game. So if you play the hell out of this game right now, you can probably get enough premium gems and get lucky if you don't lose the 50-50, but I don't know, because worst case scenario, you're gonna need like, I don't know, 10,000 premium gems. So good luck with that shit. But yeah, don't unless you're rich guys. Unless you're rich guys, don't spend your money, okay? Please don't do that. I beg you.
Now you shall perish.
Yes, you did see that. She literally pulls a sword out of her boobs. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna do that for three reasons. You know, for LP purposes, I'm gonna do it for LP purposes. The fact that it is indeed Raiden Shokin, and even then, I still might not even pull it because the whole 50-50 thing. And also, I want to get this thing uploaded for people to see it in case you do decide to download and play it. If you by the time you're watching
Jean will be
this,
upset if she catches us lazing around like this.
by the time you're watching this video, if you play the game non-stop from now until the trial ends, you can possibly accumulate enough wishes to pull Raiden Shokin if you don't lose the 50-50. If you lose the 50-50, then yeah, you're probably screwed unless you spend money. So I'm gonna do it once for LP purposes. This is, I promise you, this is the only time I'm gonna do this for this LP. However, I am completely banning myself from using again. Although I will indeed obtain other characters eventually, because I'm gonna be doing wishes. I'm only limiting myself to these 7 characters: Lumine, Amber, Lisa, Noelle, Kaya, and eventually later on in the game, actually on the next episode, because I'm gonna do a lot of editing there. On the next episode, we will eventually obtain Barbara, our main healer, and Shanling, our main damage dealer. You will get these 2 characters free. So those are the 7 characters I'm gonna use. I'm not going to use her. I just brought her here now because I wanted to look at her because she's hot. So I'm not going to use her. And as much as this saddens me greatly, I'm not going to use Bennett. So, well, well, she might be an obsession because I pulled her from the Noelle banner. I consider that legit. So whichever character you get from the Noelle banner, just go ahead and use it, I guess. I don't know, but some people might want to just use all the wishes on the weapon banner or the standard banner. Who knows? But you should definitely wish on the Noelle banner since you're guaranteed 2 4-star characters for you know, cheap wishes and stuff like that. So, but yeah, we're not gonna use anybody else except for those 7 characters and maybe possibly 8 characters because she is pretty good. But by the way, all right. So I'm only gonna do this once because I really gotta get this episode uploaded now so people can have time to watch it in case they do indeed want to play the game now. Because thing is, this is her second banner in like a year, so we don't know when she's gonna come back. And trust me, Raiden Shokin is definitely a game changer. I'm not saying spend your money on it because I'm really advising against that, but I can afford it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it right now. So, at the time of watching this episode, if you want to pull for Raiden Shokin, you'll probably have about 4 days to do it. And if you play the game constantly for those 4 days, you should pull enough wishes to reach Soft Pity, and you might get lucky and pull a C0 shot of Raiden Shokin. If you get unlucky, you will lose the 50-50, and hopefully you'll get somebody really good, like Jean or Mona. Alright, so what you have to do here is, if you want to spend money, and I highly advise against this, you go down here. The first time you do this, you automatically get double of what it says. So I'm gonna do it, but I'm telling you, don't do this unless you're rich. But even then, don't do it. Just have a little self-control, which is something that I do not have. Anyway, so after you do that, you have to take your take your Genesis crystals and convert them into Primo gems. And then you gotta convert these into your things right here. Now, this will definitely get me into... okay, so I got 10 wishes plus the 80 wishes right here. So this is definitely going to get me to the 5-star character, guaranteed. So unless the 50-50 screws me over, I should have a Raiden Shoken. Alright, so that I promise you that's the only time that I'm going to do this. But I gotta do it for LP purposes to show you how it works, and also I gotta get Raiden. All right, let's go. Okay, look at this. Yeah, sometimes you'll get really lucky, and you'll pull multiple characters at once. So I got a Bennett. I got her, and I got another one of these. So when you pull the same character, again, you would get constellations, and that basically just makes them stronger and stuff like that. All right, so how many wishes is that? I don't know. I don't. Not that I care, because I only care about a C0 Raiden, but pulling multiple Raidens would be kind of nice. Okay, so at this point, I should be entering pity. So what's gonna happen here, guys, is I'm gonna get a 5-star character very soon. There's a wrong one. I'm gonna get a 5-star character. There's a 50% chance that the first time you get it, it will be the featured character. If it's not the featured character, it will be one of these 5-star characters right here. Kaching, Chi-Chi, Jean, Diluc, or Mona. If I lose the 50-50, I want it to be Jean. And if that happens, I won't get Raiden Shoken, unfortunately. Because I can always get Jean, but you can't always get Raiden Shoken. If you lose the 50-50, the next time you get a 5-star character, it's guaranteed to be the featured one. Alright, here we go, guys. Moment of truth. It's gold! It's gold! Alright, who is it gonna be? Who is it gonna be? Here's hoping. No! I lost it! I lost the 50-50. I lost the 50-50. And I got Mona. See, that's how they get you. Yeah, I lost the 50-50 and I got Mona. Unless I get lucky and I pull another gold star. Which isn't going to happen. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so I lost the 50-50. And that's something that really pisses people off. See, in fact, people are begging that they get rid of that. Because it's really annoying. You can get her on the standard banner. See. Now, granted, Mona is actually really good, and she's really, yeah, she's that. But we lost the 50-50. So what this means is we got to do a maximum of 90 more wishes for another shot at Raiden, unless I get lucky and pull her right now. Purple, of course it is. Hey, look at this. I got Razor. I don't have him in my other account. Okay. So, guys, this is the curse of this game. Once you start spending money, you get really desperate, and you keep doing it until you get that character. So, learn from my mistake. If you are a light spender or you are free to play, don't start spending money. I'm only doing it because, but it's not an issue for me right now. But still, learn from my mistake and don't do this. I should have a C6 Bennett right about now. And there we go. So I had to do a lot of wishes to do this. There's Sarah. And there is our girl, the Raiden Shokin. There she is. She is a game changer, but if you play the game right now, non-stop, constantly, do all the side quests, you can potentially build up enough Prima Gems, get those wishes, and hopefully you won't lose the 50-50. I was hoping I would get 2 of them, but that didn't happen. Alright, guys. So that's what's gonna happen.
What is the situation?
That's what's gonna happen if you start spending money. If you start spending money in this game, you are gonna get greedy, and you're gonna keep doing it, and eventually you are gonna find yourself completely broke. The purpose of this LP is to prevent you from doing that. So I probably should have uploaded this like within the first week of her banner, but you know, life kind of got in the way. Just I had some delays, plus I work every day now. But Raiden Shokin is actually really good.
Shine down.
Unfortunately, she's only going to be available for like 4 more days upon uploading this video.
There is no escape.
But as you can see, she does not joke around. This woman does not joke around. And by the way, she's only at level 1 right now. Yeah, this is a level 1 Raiden fighting these level 7 enemies.
Illusion shattered.
They have like no chance. Well, they might have a small chance. Because of random shit like that.
There is no escape.
Yeah, I hate these guys so much. You gotta save for last.
Shine down. Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Yeah, as you see,
No escape.
she's really good. And you may notice that all my party members have an energy burst now, because she actually feels the energy burst. So yes, this character is extremely broken. So if you play the game right now and wish like crazy, you might get lucky and reach soft pity and pull her. But for fuck's sake, if you can't afford it, don't spend your money. Alright guys, so that's going to be the end of this episode. I won't continue this LP until I get to the next banner, which is Aiko's banner. I got to make sure that I build up a lot of Prima Gems on my other account for that. Once I've done that, then I'll return to this LP. So, for those of you who are going to try this, good luck on wishing for Raiden. And hopefully you won't lose your self-control and spend your money like I did. Thank you for watching, and DK out.